What's up, guys? Brian back from the PT channel here to talk about Sergeant Abraham Ford of The Walking Dead. Loose ends make my ass itch. One of the great lines by Sergeant Abraham Ford. And I'm fit as a damn fiddle. You know, he's got these little one-liners that are just great that I believe Abraham is going to die on this show in a couple episodes. Oh, honey, look at you. You're a damn mess. You know, it was the early aspect of Abraham that we saw. Now, Abraham is from the comics. The scene when they were all coming out, when you first see them by the truck right there with Eugene and Rosita, is pretty spot on. And I believe Michael Cutlass does a great job with Abraham. You know, he is a good actor, sarcastic, over-the-top, witty one-liners, and Michael Cutlass does a great job with it. Michael Cutlass is an awesome guy. If you ever get a chance to meet him at a Walker Stalker convention or something on there, please do. He's pretty freaking awesome and a nice down-to-earth guy. But like I said, Abraham his story arc has reached kind of the plateau there. He's kind of reached his peak by trying to save the group and get him to Washington, D.C. to end this mess. Save the damn world! But Eugene was full of shit. We kind of knew that. It came to fruition, and that's what happened here with Rosita and Eugene there. Eugene looks like scared shitless. It's pretty funny. But I'm smarter than you. And then Abraham kicks his ass with Eugene, and that's kind of where it was. It was all about Abraham taking Eugene to D.C. to save the world. Now they're in Alexandria, and they got him to a safe spot, and that's kind of what the story arc is. Now, he has come up really big, and he is an asset to the team. He's got the rocket launcher here, and that really saved their ass. If they don't have that rocket launcher, they don't get out of that with the Saviors. But I think that's kind of the plateau. He's kind of been a ladies' man here with Rosita, and in the comics, he gets with a lady named Holly, and I think the show is trying to take place with Sasha. But in the next episode there, you'll see their 6'11", knots untie. They start kicking some game with that, but Sasha leaves the post where Eugene's going to be with Abraham. And as you can see, Francine here was a quick little homage to the comic a little bit, that he's saving people's lives, but he's also a ladies' man in there. But, you know, here's a picture with Jesus. Jesus doesn't kill him in the comic, but he's, you know, a big asset in the comic, and now Jesus is a part of the show. And right there is Abraham gets shot in the head with an arrow by Dwight. Now you're like, who the fuck's Dwight? He's coming up in a couple pictures. We'll show you. You'll remember this guy for sure. But it kind of just happened quickly where Abraham was talking to Eugene there, and an arrow goes in his head, and boom, dead. Can't really want to move on with the rest of his life in the apocalypse. And there's Dwight. He's the one responsible for putting an arrow through Abraham and killing Abraham. And that's the asshole that took Daryl's bike, and Daryl let his guard down and took the motorcycle and the crossbow, and that where he got the crossbow from. That was supposed to be a prequel to it. There's he in the comic book, and I believe Dwight is still alive in the comic book with the Saviors to date. But we all wish that Daryl ended his life or whatever, and he said, I'm really sorry about this, and Daryl's like, you're gonna be. So we'll see what happens with that, if that comes to or not. But Abraham most likely will die in the next couple episodes. I doubt he gets out of this season. So like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. And thank you for watching, and stay tuned.